Alright guys, we are back with the second episode of the third, or S plus 10,000 series. Debating on calling it that, or the third sack series. So we've got a few more boxes. In the end of the last episode, we picked up Redwood Compass, which after looking it up, we get a multiplier based off the UTC time zone. So it actually becomes more effective the later at night it is. So it's like 2 o'clock right now. So it's nowhere even near its max effectiveness. So I also got a ×4 pumpkin hut, so it like makes the ores a little bit bigger, like 10%, and gives it ×4. So obviously that's some pretty nutty luck on life 2. So pumpkin possession, that looks like a cell furnace. We also got the candy bag last, which is another pretty nice cell furnace. So, okay. That is a 100 million times cell furnace with a... So for me right now, let's see how much candy I have. 610, so it has like a almost 10 billion times multiplier. So I'm just gonna grab my basic iron mine here and skip straight into billions, I guess. Huh, so that's giving me like 110 million right now. I mean, nothing to complain about, obviously. So if we go to droppers, if I can skip up to 500, yeah. Plutonium excavator. Grab the excavator. Skip straight to trillions. That is higher than the candy bag right now, right? Yeah, much higher. So we can just skip straight into trillions, get rid of the plutonium excavator, buy an osmium excavator. I don't know why I removed that. Grab that and the osmium excavator. And there we go. So now I can build a just like base layout Freon loop. So like kind of like the one I did last time, but I can't afford the flame Freons yet. So I'll grab this and that. So hey, while I'm doing all this, I went ahead and grabbed the quest items. So I'll just put Swintite here into the Rock Candy Center. Aw, wait, it's manually activated? That's cringe. Okay, how does this work? Oh, wait, yeah, what? Oh, just the candy center. So I can just... Okay, well that's kind of nutty given the item I got with a candy multiplier. Can only be used with the Rock Candy Center, produces rock candy. Okay, so that's like the long term for the event. This is like, okay. Well, I was just gonna have that AFK for candy, but I can't AFK it. So we'll get to that later. So we're gonna go, nope, one over. Here into Freons. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. basic. Call me a white girl, because that's super basic. So then we're going to go ore tracker. Honestly, you should be putting this at the start, but it's whatever. Tracker, and then we're going to go Hopeless Bog. Spooktastic, that's like a 1.9. We're gonna go Pumpkin Hut, because Painite's tiny. Or Gilder. We're gonna see if we can do this without the way up high. Oh yeah, who needs a times 75 when I have a much smaller times 400 right about now? Anything I'm missing besides that? Nope. Alright, so we grab some Painite mines. Let's see what this gets us. Because obviously that's not enough Freons to cap it out. But I'm at billions there. So 100 something trillion. While this is looping, I'm going to go see how much Undead Assistance gives. To see if it's worth how long it takes. Oh, 1.5 up to 6 times. Okay, so I could actually put that in my... If I can get multiple of those. So I'll go open up these pumpkins. So I'm gonna loop the crap out of this until I have enough for... Let's see, where's the layout at? So normally it tells you how much money you need. Okay. Obviously I need many quadrillions to hit the flame freon, so there's another undead assistance. There's an MLG upgrader. So I am going to put the undeads in there because they're worth it. So, ramp, undead, undead, okay. And then I'll refill that in. Oop, I missed. Now I should be getting almost, yeah, quadrillion every 4 ores. So I'm gonna very quickly remove all this and then save this as... Ooh, and there's alien relic. Okay. That could be useful for cheesing the cell furnace I got. So that reduces the upgrade count by 1. So cell furnaces don't accept ores with an upgrade count of anything above 0. So like some ores will come with a pre-existing upgrade count to cap it out, like Newtonium and all that has a upgrade count whenever it's made. So you can't put that into a cell furnace. But this gives it a -1, which means I could put it through that ×4 upgrader. And I'd be getting 16 times what this is at. Once I get an overlord, a little bit in the future, I could get times 40 something? I don't know. I could use cheese to sum it up. So we're going to layout, save this as number 2. I think I have enough for this layout. 3 orbitals aren't what matter. So now we extend this. So I got, where's undead assistant? There, nope, there we go. Another undead assistant plus an alien relic. It's kind of annoyingly funny to me how the point of this originally was like, yay, a setup everybody can do with the current event items, and then I immediately get like, hey, you want multiple exotics and like god tier items? And it's like, sure. So you saw the setups from the first one. That should be able to carry you up to like sextillions depending on how patient you are. Obviously I'm using the items I get because S+10000 is going to take forever, and I'm not trying to make that take longer than I need it to. But so Redwood Compass, that'll actually be worse than the event item whenever it's like right past midnight for UTC. So those will be swapped out depending on when I make videos. And obviously these are pretty lucky, but all this are event items, so you have like a fair chance of getting them. So you can see I got all these from just like pumpkin and regular boxes, and the magnificent box, of course. That's just luck slightly accelerated by my premium game pass, gives like plus 4% I think for that. But all this is stuff you can reasonably achieve. Reborn luck, just a quick overview. If you don't get the same one I got, if you get a massive diamond mine, just try to pair that with any cell furnace you have up till up to trillions. That should be enough for you to get up to Freon loop. Not the fire loop yet, but a Freon loop easily. Damn, I'm almost about to skip with that setup. Ooh, industrial fire crystal. This actually gives me a entirely new world of opportunity here. So I go industrial with pumpkin possession. I think I did that right. I'm gonna do it like this just to be sure. Oh, except for that I don't have triple furnaces yet, do I? No, so we're gonna go over here. So only by 3 for now, because you can substitute just a regular coal for it. Man, okay, industrial fire crystal is probably one of the best furnaces I could have gotten right now, because that just sends me straight to quadrillions with this. So yeah, again, quick overview. If you didn't get, so if you got, wow, okay, having a stroke trying to speak. If you got a map in, oh my god. If you got a industrial fire crystal mine, pair it with a cell furnace. If you got a massive diamond mine, pair it with a cell furnace up to this Freon loop if you can. If you got ×4, like any time, if you got just any limitless upgrader, just do the same upgrade loops you were doing, add that in, and obviously you'll get higher. If you get any of the decimal tier rare reborns, which I'm not sure you actually can get any of those until you're sacrificed, just use those to their fullest capability. If you got a furnace, just put it at the end. Actually, most of them are going to be worse than the furnace we have right now. So I take that back. Just don't use those furnaces if you get them. Because, like, Winter's Justice or, like, Frozen Justice is worse. Pirate's Loot Collector is a decent cell furnace, but if you get Nature's Grasp, that's better. Ironflike's mine isn't very good. Wow, we're already reborn again. And a blend and split upgrader. So as you can see, I'm life 3, getting 2.5 minute reborns. Oh, I forgot to save my fire crystal setup. So we'll go. Excuse me. Allergies are making this season very fun right now. So just triple, triple, triple. Wow, that sneeze has made my entire body go numb and tingly. Hate when that happens. So you see straight quadrillions, and then here, if you get Nature's Grasp, you can use it where I'm using the Pumpkin Possession. I think Pumpkin Possession's actually better, especially depending on how much candy you have. So speaking of that, we're going to incorporate the banana split upgrader I got. Just leave some space in your setups to add in any upgraders you get, whether it be reborn or event. I've gotten 2 Inferno boxes from reborning, so I'll go ahead and open those. Once I get past a certain point, I will start using the like executive and all that stuff, but that's just because there's plenty of ×2 upgraders that could take its place. So, you know, for the first 10 lives, I'm not going to use it because it's a ×2 some people won't have. But like I said, going up to S+10 million or S+10,000 is going to take a while. So we're going to delete that. We're going to save that. Don't need that anymore. And then, oh yeah, you should have done this before. I'm going to grab Swintite and the Candy Center. Because right now, I just need a lot of candy. Because that scales off of candy. And obviously the event item does. And there we go. So layouts. Like I said, should have saved that with the Candy Center. Pumpkin Hut. So we just grab layout 3 here. Obviously half my stuff can't load. But then once I get a few ores from the fire crystal, then it can load. And then I just sit here till I get a ore through. Farming up candy while I do it. Probably skip to around life 10, life 15, and be back when that happens. Alright, we have returned. My cat is walking on my desk, and we have 3.2 septillion. Ah, and there's the catalyst. Yes, hello, baby. Do you want attention? Huh? Earlier she was rubbing her face against my mic. I was tempted to turn the recording on, see if I could pick up some purring, but then she knocked it off my desk, because, you know, cats. Alright, baby. Flip softly down to the ground. I'm half tempted to turn on skipping right now, because I know I can get enough to skip, especially if I throw in the forbidden items off my list. But I feel like that might bite me in the ass later. So, oh yeah, I finished this up. So what does... Ghost Deity's Antidote. is a times 6 and cures plague. So, plague is the effect that makes them continually grow bigger over time. So that is a... Oh, look at that, Septillions. So I'll just save this to number 1. So look, we load number 1. Let's see how fast we can rebirth. Speedrun, speedrun. Obviously, it's still dependent on my Schrodinger's to rebirth. So I can only physically get so fast. Let's pop these Unreals. Still looking for limitless upgraders and like teleporters, stuff like that. And then honestly, I'm going to start saving up all my Inferno boxes for post-sacrifice. So on my main, I've saved up like, I'm at 2,000-ish boxes right now because so I saved some like cake raffle boxes from the Easter event because as far as I'm aware, you keep your boxes for the third sacrifice. And so the cake raffle boxes will give you a guaranteed exotic, one of the birthday cake items, which I have 5 of them, so I can pretty much just build a exotic only setup level or life 1 with that. And, you know, I've got plenty of other boxes to go for some items. Oh, and my cat has returned. Hello, baby. Hi. So, if they put boxes into, like, storage, that's fine. So I fed him, like, a base one. He killed me, so I think I have to, like, put them through the candy upgraders. Didn't much appreciate getting murked like that, but we'll go ahead and pop the daily box. Serpentine, those are trillions, right? So pumpkin box, you know, exact 31 UC. Goddamn. Gonna knock my mic off my desk again? Ooh, looks like we got a ore there. Is that sextillion? Oh, thousands. So I could actually probably just gut the Schrodinger's out of this setup if I wanted to. That way it would be more consistent and like guaranteed. Okay, nope. Don't jump into my trash can, please. What? I don't know if you guys can hear her screaming, but she's just sitting in my floor screaming at me. Yeah, I think I'm going to rebuild this once I rebirth. And, yeah, okay, especially with an Astral. We're just going to get rid of my... What? We're going to get rid of the Schrodinger's so that it takes a lot less time. Because honestly, I can be having a few, like, minute-and-a-half rebirths. So let's see, if we mark all that, what can I put in the gap? So I've got an Astral, which I will put right there. Now I'll go ahead and start using these, because again, I have enough, there's enough, like, ×2 or shop upgraders or things you can put in. So, that's all the upgraders I have. I'll just go ahead and, like, transfer all this down. Oh, you're back in my lap. Hi. What do you want, baby girl? You come up here, you scream at me, you walk away. I put you in the ground, and you scream at me some more to get back up in my lap. Then I put you back in my lap, and you immediately just walk away again. Why are you trying to jump into my trash can? No. Lily. Hey. No, baby. You can't just jump in there. Here, come lay in my lap. Hey, no. Hey. Alright, come on. You have lost desk privileges. No more. Fit that in perfectly, I think. So, yeah, steady sextillions there with no risk of go bye-bye. Or sawmills, not... I don't need to put that in. It halves the price and duplicates the amount, so it's better if you have, like, a risk of explosion, which I literally just took out. So that would be good to put before my Schrodinger, so my old one, because it'd have twice the amount of ores at half the worth. And so let's see how fast I can get a rebirth now. So Mouse Man is on Doge-Chan Island right now, for anybody wanting it. So let's see, they come out trillions, and then they go through, oh, yeah, trillions, 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 quadrillions, quadrillions, 490 quad. So they'll hit this about 200 quintillion, I think. 12 quintillion. And then sextillions. And exactly 1 minute on the rebirth timer there. So, I guess best thing I could hope for now would be... I mean, we've still got Quantum Ore Cleaner, we've got Azure Refiner, we've got plenty of refiners that are just like ×4. So I guess if I got some of those, then I could reduce my loop, make it faster. Or if I got... I don't know, I feel like I should skip the lives because I have the exotic furnace and the event upgraders. I feel like I will be... Oh, wow, speaking of exotic event upgraders. Acorn Avenue, so I'm gonna claim my candy corn here if it'll let me. Okay, yeah, with those two, I'm definitely gonna start going for skips. So let's see. Acorn Avenue gives ×3 if the ore is small. So I guess I will use my ore sawmill now. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, pumpkin possession. Okay, that's the good cell furnace I have over there. Oh, yeah, I might want to actually load that real quick. I would heavily advise getting 100 of these small pumpkins for the Pumpkin Hero quest. Don't quote me on that because I don't actually remember what Pumpkin Hero quest gives. But every pumpkin you get increases the candy bag cell furnace. So if you don't have the pumpkin possession, use the candy bag. If you do have the pumpkin possession, use that. I think Pumpkin Hero is a... has the ability to boost the Great Pumpkin's multiplier by 2 when used before it. Great Pumpkin is an exotic tier, ×3. If there's spooky, it's ×10, so that gives it ×20. So it multiplies by 4 before adding 1,000, unless you use it in conjunction with the exotic upgrader. So let me upgrade this. So we're gonna go Let's see. Does hydraulic compressor give it anything? Hydraulic pressure. Yeah, just makes small. So I'll use the sawmill because the hydraulic has a... So that needs to be ramp. Oh, what? Now you want to just lay in my lap and be all nice and calm and peaceful and not cause havoc? Nope, you're gonna get. Alright. Cat's moment. So yep, that cuts them. We're gonna put those through Acorn Avenue. Yeah, I don't know what I expected there. $900 quad, so then we'll put that through the mineral wheel. So let's see, if I'm going for skips, I want Statue of Knowledge, because that's like a ×2. That hits it right, yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna want as much as I can get from Limitless. I'll wait on the Limitless for now. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So septillions, let me make sure live skipping is on. Yes, I would like to skip lives. Oh yeah, layouts. Delete. So 20 sept so far. I'll be skipping up until like life 25, but yeah, I'll keep getting reborns like the Azure Refiner. I've got Wild Spore left. I've still got Quantum Refiner. So I will move you somewhere I've already built, so it's like out of the way. Yeah, right there. That way I can keep building the more upgraders I get. So every time I get an upgrader, I'll just go ahead and do this. I might not actually be able to use the Azure Refiner. I don't know if... Here, I will need to put it before Plague Doctor is the only stipulation. Because that gives them like burning and or... That gives them a negative status effect. So no, that takes away the plague status effect, so that should be fine, right? Yeah, okay. And then whenever that wants to work. And there's a quantum. Just what I needed. So we'll just keep moving those back. I think I'm gonna go for an Overlord next life. I made Overlords pretty easy to get because you can just loop Suspended into Molten into Atomizers. You only need Duodecillion, so like you can need you can go all the way up to Orthomo Crushers if you need. True Overlord is a bit harder to get, just a little bit. So I mean, to get that, I'll just remove the Freon loop and put in. Let's see if I'm. Yeah, okay. I have I'll just do it right now. I have Septillions. So y'all go bye. Lily, what are you doing? She's attacking my backpack. Alright. So I'll go ahead and grab over 1 trillion. So we gotta go a suspended loop first. Get them to 1 trillion or value. spare. So we'll get that looping. Once they blink, we can go into the suspended refiners. I'll grab the ore magnifier. Don't have Schrodinger's yet. So we'll grab another large converter ramp. Alright, that should be enough, so we'll turn off mines. So we get that, and then molten upgrader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever that blinks, I will just put them. Oh, wait. I'll just buy another blue conveyor or cinder, and then. There we go. So I'll lose some ores there, but it's fine. I've still got 90. So my ores were hitting quintillion like as they hit the furnace normally. Now they're gonna hit quintillion before going through the upgrade loop. So obviously some of my upgraders won't work. Oh, oops, I had a clover. Oh well, not a pain in mine. Not horrible, just not useful. So now I'll go see if there's any limitless I should swap in. I should have it fine. And then we go ham. I don't know if that actually... No, okay. I'll probably start saving boxes. There's a free candy bag. I think those big ones give 5 pumpkins towards the pumpkin hero quest. So I mean, get 100 pumpkins, get a ×4 upgrader. If you have the upgrader, it affects even better, I guess. If not, it's not going to hurt you. Yep, so that's Sicilian. Then I just go grab the... So you go up to a sextillion. Increase the value of ore by 70% up to 100 sextillion. I shouldn't need septillion. So we'll just nuke all that real quick. Here. Oh, wait. Yeah, so that has the large converter ramp. Into it, and then there. Nope, not layouts, mines. Enabled. Take that off real quick. So whenever that blinks, we'll grab it, and then we'll grab the Overlord. Obviously, if you don't get high enough, you can go Serpentine up to 1 trillion. You can go Suspended into Molten into Advanced Ore, Freon, Centrifuge. Just work your way up all the way. If you can, if you need to, you can use Thermo Crushers, but you should be fine just off of the Freon Suppressor. Dependent on how many upgraders you have. So, I mean, again, I was hitting quintillions right before my furnace. So, I got decillions from my upgrade loop. So I can go 5 suffixes up through my upgrade loop. So I start quintillions, hit sextillion, septillion, octillion, nonillion, and then decillion. You know, 700-ish. So you only need to get 12, which is duodecillion. And you get a pretty big upgrader from the how easy it is to get, honestly. So if we look at this, I need lots of candy, that. You can also buy, like, that looks like a candy upgrader. So these all upgrade the candy for your furnace, or for the quest. Don't think any of these affect your regular ores. Super swim tight is much better than the normal swim tight. So we'll be back when these are finished looped. Alright, so we got those blinking and we pop that. This should hit us, what, tredecillion? And like 7 skips. So they're already septillions. Octillion. Oh yeah, already nonillions. Decillion. Yeah, there we go. 1.3 duodecillion. Oh yeah, I get a Spook Lord device actually. So none of those reborns I got are useful besides the Spook Lord. Spook Lord and regular Overlord don't stack. It's just the Halloween version of the Overlord. Turn my mines back on. Come on. It looks like it prioritized the basic conveyors somewhere else. There we go. So we just keep scooting that back. We fit in my Spook Lord. I forget, is the Spook Lord actually a fine point refiner, or does it just look like that? Oh, I was wrong. This can be used alongside the... Huh, okay. So that counts as an exotic, not an ultimate, and it can be used with it. So that is like a fine point variant. So if I do that again, I can get an actual... Huh. Oh, Tesla resetter. Okay. Oh yeah. So apparently I can do that again and get an actual Overlord refiner, and they stack for some reason. So, we'll be back. So seeing how I just got my Tesla, we will actually change the setup real quick. So this is gonna go this way. So do I have a reversible conveyor yet? I do not. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna spend 25 UC on a reversible conveyor because it lets us do this. So now it hits that conveyor. We're gonna swap where that's at. So we're gonna put that here. Do I have a wall segment? Yeah, okay. So we put that there. We put a blue cinder. And then the Tesla. So then it will either... So it will default go through the reversible and to the teleporter. And I can also make that just one Painite, I think. I don't know. They're invisible. So now they go through to there. And then once I see the big boy numbers show up, we swap it to the furnace. Well, I mean, honestly, I could do that now, because my ores should never get destroyed here. So these will give the original septillions, but then the ones that have gone through twice will give much more than septillions. And I'm full on ores. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust my ore limit here. So see, now I'm getting undecillions without even trying. Like that's just what I get. I do think I'm going to go for a Overlord again. So let me turn mines off so it unclogs. We'll put them all to my furnace and then adjust it from there. And all I really need to do is put it through a loop of I mean, honestly, quintillion will be enough. Could go for 20 skips, though. Ah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go for 20 skips if I can. This is right about the easiest time to do it. No Lily. Naomi ore limit down to like 100. And then we'll go loop. I'll go pumpkin hunting. Alright, these have fully looped. So we grab our blue teleporter cinder. That I don't think I have 2 of. Yeah, there we go. We make sure that this is set to the teleporter. So as you can see, I've got some ores stuck there, but I just fixed it so that shouldn't happen again. And then we remove that. So I'm not sure how the ore limit will interact with the ore splitter I put down, but Painite should be small enough to fit through the acorn upgrader anyways. Yeah, we've already got some ores worth decillions here. But we going again, brothers. I would need to put a lot more upgraders to actually skip 20 lives, but there's no real benefit to it. It's more of just yeehaw, I did it. Alright, they're hitting right about now. You know, a few quintillion here and then. 10 skips, I should get a real over. Yep, there we go. Okay. So man, I'll make this layout 1. And then I will take out the Tesla for layout 2, because honestly it's overkill. Does that fit? No, just barely not. So then this will be layout 2. Layout 2 is just like a faster 2-skip version. Big Bertha won't really matter right now. Man, I remember when Life 1s in this game, like Life 1 to 100, took weeks to get. And now, because there's just like so many event items and limitless upgraders and like exotic chances are up. Well, that might be because of my game passes. Like, I started playing this game in like 2015. I've been here a long time. But I remember when you had to just Schrodinger loop and pray and cry and pray for hours that you'd actually get an ore worth 25 quintillion. And then if you got a massive diamond mine, you just cried. But the rebirth price only went up by like 0.2 quintillion back then. So you see now it like was doubling every time. Back then it went up like from 25 to 25.2. So it wasn't as bad if you got a bad first life reborn. But it still took, like, I think the record back then was hours. Like, unofficial record was hours long. Now, it's my current record's a minute before life 50. But that'll be all for now. We've got pretty easy reborns. See, we're already up to a sextillion. That would never have been here in 2015. Man, 7 years I've been playing this game, at least. Alright, well, that'll be all for now. We'll see what we're going to go for the next episodes.